Junction Season 1, sponsored by Oxys Project. Hi, hello, namaste, and a very warm welcome to DD Startup Junction Season 1 in association with Oxys Projects. I'm ready with a brand new episode to present to you another idea, another startup before the jury panel. Are the jury members ready? Yes? How's the energy? Hi, fantastic. Without further ado, then let's start with the first pitch. Well, when we think about the Sustainable Development Goals by the United Nations, life underwater to be saved is one of it. And to save life underwater, we can't stop eating, but we can definitely think different and do something different. And that is what this startup is doing. Please put your hands together to welcome Aqua. Team Aqua.
I am Mr. Manoranjan Kumar Patro, the founder of Odisha Aqua Exports. We are dealing with marine exports. See, India is almost exporting 45,000 crore of value to the entire world, and it's almost 7.5 to 8 billion dollars of money is coming to this country through this seafood exports. So, sir, when I started this in 2012, I just thought I'll do something different in this industry. My intention is to produce antibiotic-free product, so that as you are seeing now, the lot of antibiotics are becoming resistant to the human body. So I have taken a land of 200 acres of in Kendrapada district of Odisha. There we are doing farming, but because of this funding problem, I am not in a position to integrate the entire farm to make this antibiotic-free products. Someone who can see our project and can help us to invest in our company to integrate the entire farming structure so that India can produce huge quantity of this antibiotic-free product. That is my intention, sir. Thank you very much.
That was definitely a crisp and a quick pitch. Thank you so much. Let's hear from the jury. Yes, Dr. Shrikant.
It's a fantastic concept, and I appreciate your effort in creating antibiotic-free products as such. If you can just take us through a bit of how you're going to be creating an antibiotic-free product, just one line. It'll be great for us to appreciate this better.
See, whatever inputs you are putting inside aquaculture system, that has to be screened properly, sir.
Yes.
So whatever products I am using in my farm, that is entirely screened, and it has a level of antibiotic-free product.
Okay.
Thank you. Shubho?
What is your current market? Is it restricted to Orissa, or it's across India and exports as well?
Sir, I am just completely exporting my product to Japan.
Okay,
75 to 80% product to Japan only.
Okay. And going forward, you want to expand beyond Japan?
Yeah, beyond Japan, I am also looking for that, because I don't have this facility in my factory that is approved for US and Europe. So I am looking for a new factory that I am already taken a land. So I am also looking into somebody who can invest in our company for that.
Fantastic. Thank you. Dr. Shivram?
Good thought. Best wishes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yes, Kiran, do you have something to say?
Yeah, I would echo what they said. I think your thinking in 2012 even potentially was ahead with the trend and wave which is there today around organic, not having chemicals in the food. In your case, it's more seafood than and prawns rather than other vegetables or crops or whatever, right? So kudos for your idea and thought from like 2012 and thinking like this. What is your current turnover? How many metric tons are you producing today, and how is it linked to the amount that you're talking about and where you want to reach?
See, sir, I am having 200 acres of land. Hardly 40% of the land is now I am utilizing because of fund problem. So almost per acre I am going to invest almost 10 lakhs per acre. So that is creating a problem, because whatever fund I have taken from bank, that is for exports only. So I cannot invest this money in farming. So if I given a chance, I can entire farm I can produce this antibiotic free product, and there are lot of nearby farms also. I can develop and educate them to use the same product.
And in
Fantastic.
200 acres, how many metric tons do you produce and how much do you sell it for?
750 to 800 tons of metric tons I am producer.
And how much do you sell it for?
Almost 25 to 26 crores, sir.
Is your current turnover?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, jury members. Are you ready to see the scores? Yes. Dr. Shrikant, 6.5, 7, 7 again, and 7 again. Thank you so much and all the best to you. Well, that was definitely an interesting idea. Can you imagine 2 decades ago or even 3 decades ago, how would you surveillance or what was the method of surveillance? Probably somebody in the house would stay up to watch out for thieves and burglars. And then we had the advent of CCTV cameras which came to the rescue. But today, with technology having developed so much, artificial intelligence, IoT and whatnot, we have robots which will do the surveillance for us. There is a startup which says we have gone a step beyond. Let's hear to what they have to say. Please put your hands together to welcome Uncanny.
Hi, I'm Navani, co-founder of Uncanny Vision.
I'm Ranjit, I'm the co-founder of Uncanny Vision.
As the name says, at Uncanny Vision, we provide AI-based vision for uncanny computer vision for surveillance cameras. Today, there are over 500 million surveillance cameras worldwide. Most of them are just recording devices, as she was saying. But today, with our technology that we've developed in India, with artificial intelligence, we're able to make these cameras smarter. What do we mean by that? So if you look at our solution architecture, basically the cameras just provide video feed. Our intelligent AI software running on edge hardware is able to analyze the video feed and make sense of it. For example, if there are vehicles, we read license plate, we tell which vehicles are coming, at what location, at what time, and you're able to make a more meaningful sense out of it. For example, for traffic monitoring, parking automation, various applications. Today, most locations there are, for example, cameras that are just recording but not making any sense out of it. For example, today toll plazas are actually slowing. We have highways, fantastic highways that we've built, and we have solutions where every vehicle has to stop at a toll plaza. And with FASTag, the government has automated, digitized that whole solution, but there is still a little bit slowdown. What we have developed here is a solution that allows vehicles to move at up to 150 kilometers an hour through the highway, and we can read the vehicles, detect what type of vehicle, understand and classify the vehicle, and provide that vehicle license plate recognition without the vehicles having to stop. This is how the rest of the world does tolling, but with our technology, we're able to demonstrate in India with very high accuracy. Now, why is this challenging? In India, license plate recognition, our trucks kind of look like this. There are a lot of improvements in the standardization of plates, but still every state has its own definition. Plates look like this. It's very challenging to read. For example, when imported software is used from the rest of the world, the accuracy is very, very low. Even with these conditions, number plates in India look like this, right? So these are various types of regional languages along with number plate is there. Now we are able to read these kind of handwritten, all of these plates with very high accuracy. So if you go, this slide shows government report where our accuracy is over 98% at night and 99.25% during the day, whereas some imported, this is a camera from China which is able to get only 30% or 50% accuracy. So this is very low. So that's one application. So now at toll plazas where you have vehicles going through, with our software, we can read the license plate, and under 1 second we can let the vehicle go. So that will significantly improve. Now the applications of this are both in traffic and in parking. So these are all the locations in India where we have installations. Today we have over 500 cameras and we are rapidly scaling through a lot of partners. So these are all the partners that we work with in India. For each segment we work with different partners. So our solution is broken down into two main areas, the gate ANPR and traffic. So traffic tends to be a lot of government solutions where we charge at around $500 per installation per camera. In gate ANPR, we do mostly on a subscription basis where customers pay on a monthly basis. For example, parking lots, they pay around $40 per month per camera. So that's how our billing works. So this is our whole solution. So now why this is the Uncanny Vision team. Why are we good at it? So Ranjit, why don't you talk about your experience?
I was with Texas Instruments for about 11, 12 years, working on image processing, video compression, and eventually computer vision. And the year 2014, we realized this new AI deep learning, was bringing out this disruption, right? The accuracies that AI could bring to the table were, no one had heard of it earlier. So that's when we decided that we should be applying AI to one vertical, and we chose surveillance to go after. And in the surveillance segment, we've decided that we'd go after number plate recognition as one important segment. We have another vertical too, which we can talk about later.
Yes, like Ranjit said, most of us come from this computer vision background. I was in the US working for a company for Xilinx. Our CTO Shankar was at Samsung. Our core team members, we all come from various industries with chip technology, where we were doing this computer vision for various companies. Now we've come together to solve very challenging problems. In number plate recognition, we are the undisputed highest accuracy solution in India, and globally, for example, in the US, we are amongst the top 3 highest accuracy and expect to grow this rapidly. Next slide. So the market for this is actually quite large. So just overall video analytics as a whole thing, so the surveillance is over a $50 billion market already today and rapidly growing, because security is a big concern for a lot of people. Specifically, the sub-vertical of video surveillance using analytics is around going to $5 billion, and AI is really disrupting it, and that's the sweet spot we are in. There's billions of dollars of investment going on in this area in China and the US. So we are looking to be the technology leader in this space, a specific vertical of number plate recognition. Next up. So today we are in over 500 cameras, specifically from the number plate recognition alone. We also do people monitoring, but number plate alone, our revenue this year is looking around 2.5 crores, and we're looking to scale this at 10x, because the market is proven, the solution that we have in the field is proven. We're looking to go to a 10x growth. We want to grow to 25 crore revenue from this, and to go to 10,000 cameras. So that's kind of our goal this year, and we're looking for help. So we're a Startup India registered startup, and we're looking to get help and prove from India, and then take it to global markets like the US. So that's
Fantastic. That was definitely a nice pitch. Thank you so much. Let's hear from the jury what they have to say. Dr. Shrikant.
I just have a question for you, which is, do you have your own CCTVs, or is there a plug and play on an existing CCTV that you deploy your Uncanny Vision?
We have both models. Our core thing is the AI software that runs on the edge processing system. We can work with a lot of off-the-shelf cameras. We partner with Honeywell, Bosch. In India, we have
In India, we've actually gone with a special camera, but we can retrofit a lot of other off-the-shelf cameras as well. But in India, because just imaging the number plate accurately, just getting human readable number plates is itself a challenge, because there's no standard. You can have both reflective as well as non-reflective number plates. So at night, it's a big challenge to read them very accurately.
Unfortunately for you, in April 2019, the government of India has made all the number plates from here on to be high security number plates, which is going to be a one standard format.
That's correct.
So that is going to be readable by any CCTV as such.
That's correct. That's actually
is that not going to be a disruption for you?
No, that's actually good news, because we entered the market. We kind of leapfrogged over all our existing competition by using the advantage that we had all this non-standard stuff, right? But now we are kind of trying to compete against the RFIDs, other technologies, because we have a big advantage over our competitors. So right now, what you're talking about is actually a good news for us, because once it becomes more standard, we can go from 96, 97, which we are at today, to about 99% plus.
I would go to the next jury.
Thank you for the pitch, and I guess you are in the AI sweet spot. There are a lot of players who are they highlight they are AI players, but they don't have. But you have the numbers, kind of highest accuracy and detection rate that you're saying.
Yep.
But my only kind of question or observation is, like, you have, since how long you've been in this space? You've been
specifically in AI-based vision for surveillance cameras the last 5 years now.
So for 5 years, 500 cameras, isn't the number too low for India? And you said about 2.5 CR as your revenue.
That's correct.
500 cameras, and you didn't mention about the market share compared to other players in India.
Correct. So the key thing in the way we've done in the last few years is really get a lot of accuracy. Our AI is backed by over 1 million unique number plate in India that we've trained, and so that requires time. So after entering, you still have to get trained and get to that accuracy. Only then it starts getting interesting, right? And the cost, for example, 3 years back, for the same one lane we had to do, it would have cost us around 3 lakh worth of hardware to do this with AI with good accuracy. Now we've brought the cost significantly down. On full lane with camera under processing, we could do less than 75,000 rupees, and that is allowed us to get the scale. So the orders that we have already for around 5,000 cameras.
Fantastic. Thank you, Dr. Shivram.
What's your other sector?
We do people monitoring as well. So we do people monitoring. We detect people are doing unexpected actions from a security perspective.
Because there are technologies based on the mood, they can predict things, especially based on the mood, they predict.
Correct.
So how you are going to compete with them?
So for example, Japan, one of the biggest IT companies in Japan is licensing our software. That's been a big part of our revenue. So that is more of a kind of a services type thing that we've done for the biggest IT company in Japan with very high accuracy, 15 different metadata per person. There's something co-developed for over 2 years. They value our accuracy significantly higher than a lot of other companies. We had to compete against the biggest AI companies from China since time. We had to compete against the US Israeli companies and win that big business.
So we
do very detailed analysis.
In the people side, what we look for is detecting people very, very reliably and then understanding what they're doing, what postures, what actions they're doing. So there are some very fancy use cases which got very limited sort of market. What we are going after is applications that have got wide applicability.
Let's go to the scores. Dr. Shrikant, it's a 6.5. Shubho is a 7.5. Dr. Shivram is 8. And Kiran is 7. Fantastic. That's definitely a good score. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Very much.
All the best.
Thank you.
This is a startup who calls themselves Verb. And what does the name say? Is it an English startup? Do they teach English? Not at all. Let's hear it from the horse's mouth. Please put your hands together to welcome Verb. All the best. Go for your pitch.
Good evening everyone, I'm Bharat, co-founder of the Verb Studio. So, this is what we believe. Movement is the basic form of communication for every human being in the planet. It tells about the people, place and the culture. Now, technology is making it possible that everyone can come in the one platform and rediscover themselves. We are here for the people, for those who wants to move at a party or a wedding or just at your living room. How yoga from India became so globally famous across everywhere, and Zumba from Colombia became famous that even the next street gym has the Zumba classes. So here we are trying to get all the movement arts online where you can learn on a freemium subscription based model. We started off with dance right now. So let me go to the product now. So what we do here is we onboard the best instructors in the country. We do a pre-recorded class from them, which will be available on our website where the users can take on a freemium subscription based model. So the online education, how it works is you come and learn something, then you need the feedback, then you want to learn with the peers. Like, online they feel very lonely taking the classes. Then comes the showcase. You want to showcase somewhere, then you come back and learn. So initially what we have is the learning aspects where, we cater across different dance classes right now, where you can come select from the categories we have and just click the classes, then it goes to learn. So here what we are making is a real-time learning experience. Like how I said, the feedback model is more about, when you go to a dance class, you stand in front of the mirror or stand behind the instructor. To give this real class experience learning, we have made this as a switch view. Like in switch between the front and back view, and the control is given to the user. And the next comes is the feedback. Here, what is the feedback? Because the problem is, you are learning the classes, but you are not sure whether you are learning it properly or not. So we use computer vision technology where we track the data of the instructor's pattern and we store it. And when the user dances, it gives a live feedback right there. So the first model, it's already out. It says that, like how accuracy you are dancing with the instructor, even with the facial expressions. So and then comes the social element which I'm talking about. Like you feel very lonely taking the classes. So how the gamification industry works, like you just have a room number where you can click in from anywhere. Like I'm from India, my friend is from Sri Lanka. You can just clicking the same room number, come together and dance together. Then comes the showcasing part. So we promote all the dancers who are there in our channel, who our users in our platform. How Van supports skateboard, we are supporting the dance industry and we are promoting. It's not just a salesy content of, you can learn dance online. It's more about we are supporting the community. One of the element we have is the dance. That's why we call watch, learn, dance. We have content to watch and content to learn and content to dance. So let me go to the current status. Yeah, so currently we have 11,000 plus registered users from 7 different countries using it, and 235 premium users. It's a freemium subscription model, so we have a lot of free and paid users, and it's been 1 year the product is live, and we are growing like 20% month on month, and cumulatively we have 31,000 users, and we are incubated in NSRCL and NASCOM, and we've been recognized one of the top 10% of startup in the world by Y Combinator last year. And also we represented in India and Israel technological partnership, where we Indian government sponsored the trip for us to Israel. And yeah, so recently we raised an investment from content production house of Sony Pictures and Star. And so my ask is, I'm looking for an investment of 15 CR for a runway of 24 months, which will fetch us around 4 million registered users with a 10% convert ratio to the paid users we're looking. Thank you.
Let's ask our jury.
Yeah, sure.
Dr. Shrikant.
It's fantastic. Actually, you look the part, and that is something which is a good thing that you're representing your company and such. This being said, I just want to understand from you what was not clear is, do the participants / the users come to your studio, or is it something that they can do at home, or how is it monitored? Okay. You mentioned about the 360-degree view,
yes,
and so on and so forth.
It's completely online. Right now we have a website. So how masterclass works? We are a masterclass for physical arts. Like we onboard the best instructors from different countries, where the users can take on from the website right now, and you're working on the mobile application as well. So it's a completely online model, no offline.
So how do you track the movement of a particular user?
So yeah, so you dance in the front of the camera of your phone or the laptop, right? So with the webcam, when you click feedback, it tracks using the points, and we compare that points with the already existing instructors, the classes, and gives a live feedback.
Okay, great.
Shubho?
No, I'll definitely kind of get on board this because I found it quite interesting. I would like to know more about the numbers. So yes. One thing that kind of came out as a flag, you have 11,000 registered users, yes, and only 235 premium users.
Yes.
And I believe that is how you're monetizing,
yes,
or if there is other channels of kind of doing. Yes. So take us through your kind of revenue model as well as your cost structure.
Yes. So our revenue model is a subscription base. It's a freemium subscription base. So initially we gave a lot of content for free to understand the product market fit. And recently we started, past 8 months we started, it's been live for like 1 year. Past 8 months we started monetizing it. So it's a 2.1% convert ratio we have right now from the free users to the paid users. The free users get the access for the content, not the complete content. Mm-hmm. They get to access the 1 hour class, around 20 minutes they get for free. And then they pay for the content to take the full subscription. And it's not pay per class model, it's you subscribe, you get to access all the classes.
Okay. Yeah. And what about your cost? When you're onboarding the dancers, they are on payroll or they are...
the instructors, that's a point we have kept. It's more about we are onboarding the best instructors, and we are also relying on the instructors' followers base. So we don't pay instructors anything upfront. We onboard the instructors on a revenue sharing model. So the more users they get earned. So it's more of they're becoming our marketers to us.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Thank you.
Dr. Shivram?
Hi, Bharat.
Hi.
How you are promoting your product?
Oh yeah.
How can I get details about this?
Yes. Currently, from our social media, so we have a 36,000 user following base. But apart from that, since we also got a strategic investment from Sony Pictures and Star, so we are collaborating with dance channels like Dance Plus and Dance India Dance. So all the votings is going to happen through us. Just in Dance Plus, they have like 700 million views per month. So the next year, Dance Plus, we're going to be the partners where you need to download the app and vote for your team. And all the database, all the registrations, all the end-to-end process is happening through us. So that's one of the strategic investment we got from them.
Yes, so Kiran.
I wanted to go a little bit deeper into the points you made about the numbers.
Yes.
Keep the actual ask number aside, yes, but you said 11,235, 4 million 10%. So you're talking about a big multiplier from even the current conversion rate.
Yes.
From 2.3, I think you said, or 2.35% to
10% conversion ratio.
to nearly 10%, and at the same time the subscriber base going up quite a bit.
Yes.
So there is the how element,
Okay.
which is one question. But the second question is, even today, what do you think made the 235 start paying?
Yes.
Why is it not only still 11,000, for example, at an extreme?
Yes.
What is the sort of catch or the hook that you are putting,
Yes.
or your company is putting
Yes.
onto the existing 11,000 users,
Yes.
that is making them convert to 235,
Yes.
and why not more?
Yes. So initially, all the numbers we achieved, it's like zero cost in marketing. We just raised an investment a month back, and we haven't spent marketing money or nothing. So here it's more about what we're relying just on instructors. So each instructors whom we onboard have like 50 to 100K followers. So these instructors bring in, like their following base to learn from us.
Okay.
And also the convert ratio, why it's just 2.5 is we are giving a lot of content for free right now, and each style, like there are like different styles like popping, Bollywood, housing, and different. And each style we have just one classes right now. So when we release more classes, there are users who paid for us and they're like, can you add more Bollywood class? So we are just expanding the content right now, and we'll be increasing the expansion in the different styles. So then the convert ratio will definitely increase.
Fantastic.
Okay.
I'm sure they all look happy and smiling. Let's look at the scores.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, Dr. Shrikant. It's an 8. Shubho, 8.5. Dr. Shivram is an 8. And a 9. Fantastic. Congratulations. That's definitely an amazing score. Wishing you all the best and more energy to do amazing things.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, who would have thought dance can be so much and can earn so much and give so much opportunity to people? I'm sure everybody aren't like me with 2 left foot. I'm sure everybody would like to dance and move. And so to our panelists, I mean, that smile on your faces said, okay, that's interesting types. Having said that, it brings us to the end of today's episode. I'm sure all of you know what you have to do. Pick up your phones and send a message to vote for your favorite startup. You know our WhatsApp number, 94494 76539. That's our number. I'll see you in tomorrow's episode along with our jury members and new participants. You know what to do. Until then, stay tuned. This is DD Startup Junction Season 1 in association with Oxys Project. Good night.